Kind of high. Hey guys! Much as I would love to show off Yoshi the whole time, my new stream buddy. Oh, so the plan was today for me to take apart a graphics card that I got from eBay and basically see if it's any good. And, well, didn't happen. Actually, I should probably check and see if it's going to be here at any point in the near future. Uh-oh. What happened to my background music went away. Oh, no. Done. Here we go. There we go, that's better. A little loud. There we go. But anywho, God, that is really bright. Like blinding me. This may fall and I'll be really sad. When and if it does. Okay, that's a lot better. My cleaning toothbrush out of the way here, because that just looks weird in frame. Oh, but as I was saying, I ordered off of eBay a graphics card for the Secura 3 build I'm doing. And was supposed to be here today, didn't come here, or didn't get here. Actually, I'm going to track it really quick and see if I have to, like, make a run out to work, because the post office is really bad about leaving stuff where it should not be. Although it is a Saturday, so it won't be a big deal. Food that tastes sweet. Ooh, ice cream, ice cream, ice cream. Hey, broccoli can be sweet. You never know. I might like sweet broccoli. You don't know me, eBay. Oh, for tea or luncheon or whatever you want to call it, have a very nice selection of yummy cheeses. This is my go-to red wine cheese, that Merlot from it's a Merlot Bellavitano, which I really like. Got a Wensleydale here, which I've never had before. It is a honey and chili spice Wensleydale, and holy hell, it is. Hang on one second. It is very, very potent. I was not expecting that. So, yeah, there's that, and of course a little bit of cured or uncured ham and some garlic toast, because I love garlic toast. So I'm gonna have it with everything I can possibly have. Okay, but I was checking on, why is my microphone being so in the shot today? What the hell? Ba-dum-ba-dum. Probably gonna 2FA me. No, I'm not gonna use my fucking face. My eBay. Purchase history. Track pickage. Yeah, it's not even gotten to the local. It still says expected today, but it's not even gotten to the local post office yet, so that ain't gonna happen. Which is sad. I was really hoping to do this on stream today. So instead, I will just do some electronicals. I had a napkin. I pulled one in here. I was like, oh, you're not going to go on stream without a napkin today, Hal. And yet I did. It can be dumb sometimes. Okay. God, this Wensleydale, it's got a lot more kick than I was expecting. Sweet and spicy. While I'm in here, I'm gonna check on some other purchases. The machine for which this card is being used is going to be the third Sakura build. Sakura. And this one's actually going to be plum blossoms instead of cherry. I'm going to mix up just a little bit. And I actually just talked to the client. She really likes the water effects I did on some of the other builds. God, this microphone. Check, check one. Check, check one. Good Lord. But she really likes the what was I saying? I'm saying something. Oh. The client likes my, the water effects I've done on previous builds. So, hey Faye, how's it going? Actually, I believe this is the client I was just speaking of. So instead of doing the wooden floor, I'm going to go ahead and do the water effect for this build. Actually, oh, that'd be nice. See, I was thinking, if we go the pond route, I still have some of that hardwood left over from where I did the dojo floor in the Demon Slayer build. I could do like an aging effect on that and kind of have it laying in the pond water under the, like, way in the back underneath the graphics card, so it wouldn't be like right out there in the middle of everything, and kind of give it like it's like a nice, like, things that are old feel. Yeah, that'd be fun. I will let you know, resin stuff basically adds like a week to the build time or more. So this won't be like a deliver next week thing as I was planning. This will be a deliver probably closer to the end of February thing. I don't know if you can live without your desktop that long. Because I'm using, for the stream, I'm using her old motherboard and chip. Well, I was gonna say I could send you down like a loaner PC so you can do whatever you need to do on a desktop. Oh my god. This Merlot cheese, the Bellavitano. Oh, chef's kiss. It is delightful. I had that other one. Ugh. We do tend to eat with our eyes. I've also got a honey pepper Wensleydale. Wensleydale's like a much saltier cheddar. I mean, it is technically, it's a type of cheddar. But I got that with honey and chili pepper. Oh man. It hits really nice, but can't do it with the ham because it's a little bit too salty. Oh, you had asked earlier about lava lamps. She's still, you can see her in the mirror here. She's still heating up. I forgot to turn my lights on before I started streaming. So she's gonna take a bit to get going. But I'll probably be on here for at least 2 hours trying to turn this into a proper lamp. It was shipped as a nightlight. And I was so excited because they had, I've got, oh, the mushroom is in the other room. I got the red mushroom. I was just really excited for it because I was using it for a photo prop. And I lit it up and discovered that the white spots were painted on the red plastic, so everything's all red. So I got this, and I got the blue and white one because I knew the way it was constructed, it would light up proper white and blue. Get it in here, which the build quality is just phenomenal. Get it in here, powered up, which I've taken the light out now, and had a blue LED inside the damn thing. So I'm replacing the blue LED with a proper medium bulb socket. that will run either the nightlight bulbs, or if that's not enough illumination, I got the big guns. Have to break these and get the filaments out, which is not a problem. But I'm worried the way it's built, because I did open this up before. There's a wall between the two halves here. I'm worried the wall might block too much light, so I might have to Dremel it out, which is why the stream might last a lot longer than 2 hours. But it's something to do. Okay, I'm now very confident your graphics card will not be delivered today, so that was, I was telling the stream, the plan was to do your graphics card on stream today, at least test it. I can't paint it in here. I don't have a fume hood for the spray paint, but I will definitely be testing it on stream, so always good content. Thank you so much. I very much appreciate that. Oy. That is a phrase I have found myself reluctant to use anymore. So, Polya. I've never played this game. And I will play it. But I don't know what it is. I know you mentioned it a couple times. I'm looking at it here. So... Polya. Polya? 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 Okay. You say BioWare as if that means something to me, which I should probably clarify everything. While yes, I do build modern gaming PCs, my channel is called the 8-Bit Ramen Shop because, well, if you look behind me here, you will see the majority of my gaming systems. I am a very old school gamer. I'm old. I'm just old in general. The last console that I owned new was the Super Nintendo that I got for Christmas in '92. I have a Wii U that my ex-roommate left here and sold me for like $50, just so I could play Mario Kart, because I've got that 120-inch projection system, which is divine for Mario Kart. Oh, BioWare the company. Oh, okay. Speaking of ex-roommate who sold me the Wii U, hey Bowser, what's going on today, man? Wow. Okay, hang on, wait a minute. I talk about Faye, and she shows up. I talk about Bowser, he shows up. So I was thinking about Mark Hamill the other day. Anybody? Anybody? So has anyone seen Firefly? You know, Alan Tudyk is like just the best. My friend, you know your shenanigans are always welcome here. Okay, DOS gaming? Absolutely. I play a lot of older DOS games. I've been considering doing the original Warcraft trilogy here. Because I discovered Warcraft 1 back before it was even a thing. Me and a couple of my punk friends. I was kind of like a genre floater. The hippies, the punks. I was a theater kid. But me and a couple of my punk hacker friends were hanging out, and we had a computer shopper back in 93, 94. It was before he got busted. I think it was 94. And they had a demo for the original Warcraft. It wasn't even one; it was just Warcraft. They had a 2-level demo of it on on floppy, and we played that. No, it wasn't on floppy. That was not the floppy one. It was on a demo CD, and we were so excited because my friend, whose name I almost said on stream, and I don't need to do that. My friend had just gotten a CD-ROM drive for his 48060X. This was still pre-Pentium days. So we played the original Warcraft on that demo CD and just fell in love. He ended up buying a copy. And of course, we broke the copy. We shared it. And, God, man, I spent so much of my life for those 2 years playing the original Warcraft game on my little 486. Oh. Okay, I salute your dedication. Real-time aging. Of course, that would break copy protection now. Oh. So I tried so hard to get into World of Warcraft. I'm not really an MMO guy. I tried so hard to get into World of Warcraft, and I just could not. I like games I can sit down, play a level or two. No, I like games that I can sit down and play a level or two, and then if I feel like sinking another hour into it, I can do that, or I can just like walk off. Like, probably the only, even games like I love Metroidvania games. Okay, I'm listening. I told you I'd try it. Okay. Okay. I have been in the room with people playing KOTOR. I'm a mega Star Wars nerd. I will snag it. Oh, it's free to play. Okay. Even better. I love free to play games. Well, sort of. Because it always means you need to spend money elsewhere, which is why I generally don't get into it. Oh! It's the time sink. I can deal with other players. I actually kind of got into playing Fortnite on stream. And you know me, I am not an FPS guy at all. Which, it's not really an FPS guy, it's a TPS? Third-person shooter? Gun and run? Okay, what I'm really excited about right now is I was watching one of my streamer people that I watch, and she booted up a multiplayer version, a co-op multiplayer version of Hollow Knight. OMG. I don't know if it was like a mod kit or what, or if it's actually released. But I would play the hell out of some co-op Hollow Knight. Okay, yeah, but see, Legend of Zelda and Metroid, they have, like, stages, I guess you could say. And save points that can be a good stopping point. They smell bad? Okay, you know I was a fish farmer. Oh, hang on. I think he's in the ad. He can't hear me. By all means, as soon as I'm done munchin', I'm gonna be turning this into a lamp. Mostly bait fish. It was up in Riceville. I lived on Bell Springs Fisheries. My partner, her father owned it. And so I lived with her in the old grist mill that had been converted into like a one-room cabin back in the 70s. I mean, we had gravity-fed water coming through like this old turn of the century cast iron pressure bell. It was all wood heat, so whatever. It was also 40 acres of logging country. So our heat was whatever I hopped up on the ridge, cut down, cut up, hauled in, split and stacked, and then burned in the wintertime. That's all we had. Well, hey Bowser, it was good. It was good to hear from you, man. Have fun. We really need to get together. Yeah, it was great the first couple of years. After a while, the isolation was just a little much. And I mean, and I had best case scenario. Because it was commercial property, I was able to get high-speed internet there. I was actually the first high-speed customer in Riceville. I know. You know how I am. So I literally was in this old 19th century stone grist mill with a giant fireplace for heat, and then like on the other side of the single room was my server system. So I kept I kind of kept one foot in both worlds. And for a good bit of it, I was working the job I'm currently at. No, I've been at my current job for 22 years now, doing software and IT stuff. Officially, my job is solutions architect, which means that if there is something going on with any process and it's possible to resolve that process or create a new process with software, I create it. And then we ended up pulling the television studio, which is our primary bread and butter. We sell pocket knives and stuff, and don't get me started on the right-wing nature of a lot of our products. Yeah, I ended up designing and actually physically helping to build the television studio when we moved it locally to the premises, and then I ended up writing all the software that runs the studio. We basically run an entire TV studio that should take 4 engineers. If you include producers and stuff, we do it with 1 person now. Should be 2, but they're really, really, really cheap when it comes to manpower, and because it can be done with 1 person, they feel it should be done with 1 person. So basically, we used to have a dedicated director and producer, and then the producer would also be audio engineer when needed. Now we have 1 person that does both of those, but I used to produce, and I used to do all the editing, or most of the editing for the show. It was live broadcast for the most part, but then I would do all the editing for the reruns, which was our pickups and stuff on cable. That was fun, and I got to design and build the sets and stuff, which meant I could use my. You've seen the computers. Most of that is a result of, me doing stage work and being the prop designer and set builder, set master. Oh, God. That would be... okay, you know what? I say that would be nice. And that's why I'm still there, even though they have their tongues up Trump's asshole most of the time. That's why I stay, because I actually took a job elsewhere for about 18 months. I stayed on contract with the current company, but I took a full-time job elsewhere doing just IT and a little bit of web development. And I was so fucking bored. Pardon me, I curse like a sailor. I was so fucking bored. So I basically went back to the company that I had been with for so long, because I've been with them for 10 years at that point, and we basically worked out like how much they were paying me on contract, which was actually more than I was making working for them, and which was like double what they paid me salary. So I went back and I didn't let them know that I wasn't happy where I was, but I started talking a lot more. I showed up a lot more in the building. And then they lost one of the other IT people, because it used to be 3 people all set. We had me as like I would do all the Windows system stuff, and we have an IBM system. We call it the S400. It's actually a system Power i5, where the hell it is now, but it's an IBM. We used to have 3 in-house and 2 contractors, and then I left, and then after I left, about a year and a half later, one of the other full-timers left, and the guy that was left was not capable of that role. So they basically they were like, what do we have to pay you to come back? And I was like, here's what I make now. Give me that plus 10%, I'll come back. And I did. Nice. Very nice. I like the fact that my current position, even though I don't like a lot of the product that we produce, I am able to. I spent a lot of years just kind of collecting skills. I've never actually gone to college. Well, okay. I've never enrolled in college. I've gone to a lot of colleges. I spent a couple years hitchhiking up and down the East Coast and hit a lot of colleges there. God, actually, JMU up in Virginia kind of became my anchor point. Like all the professors knew I wasn't enrolled. They did not give 2 shits. It was 1997. They didn't care. Indeed I do. I was actually, for a short time up at JMU, because I was cohabitating with one of the, God, I'm so old. I was cohabitating with one of the RAs, what were they called? Basically, one of they were kind of in charge of that floor of the co-ed dorm, and I was crashing with her, and because they knew where I was going to be, I became the on-call computer dude. I'm going to be next Friday, I'm going to be... Friday, I think? Yeah, Friday. Next Friday, I will be turning 47. Which is actually how old my mother was when she passed away. Over Christmas. Right after I got that Super Nintendo. That was actually, like, kind of a thing. Super Mario World pulled me through a lot of that, not gonna lie. Also, going to apologize because we're in the loud food part of the plate here. That redlined my mic. You are too kind. Actually, one of my favorite birthdays I've had here lately was, well, it was a few years back. It was 2017, I think. Oh, you're a fellow ASMR person. I like that. Welcome, Ghost Games. Okay, so I'm assuming that is a wordplay of tank. I was trying to find the joke. I'm not saying it wasn't funny. Okay, see, that one I get. I don't know why. Yeah, I actually, the visual I got off that was very Dr. Seuss. I got a very Dr. Seuss fishes, like, in a fish tank in one of his, like, contraptions. Well, it's been so long for me, I forget how you even do that anyway, so no visuals on me there. Ha! I'm also in I'm in Tennessee, so adult sites are now blocked. Well, they're not blocked, they're enforced. And there's no way in hell I am sending a copy of my driver's license every time I want to visit an adult site. Well, here's the thing. For mainstream sites like Pornhub, yes. I can and I have. The problem is, I'm sure you know I do a lot of photography. I'm actually a regular photographer for a lot of OnlyFans persons. And couples. Well, one couple. And, OnlyFans has basically made it to where visitors have to provide their picture ID every time they want to visit the site. The problem I have with that is thusly. When you do that, that information is, and they're really open about this. Yeah, they're like all about privacy and stuff until the police subpoena those records. And then the police can basically map out how often you go somewhere or to the site. And I'm trying not to get too political on stream here. With everything that's going on right now, I would not at all be surprised if frequency of visitorship was flagged and eventually criminalized or rolled into other crimes. And I'm going to leave that there. They've already done this up north. I can't remember which state it was, where they basically... That's to take it down. But all activity logs, and they say this, they're very straightforward in terms of service, because it's actually through a third party. And the third party is very clear that if law enforcement wants to see the records, they will give it to them. I mean, they have to in the United States. So it's very sad, because it would be nice to continue supporting the OnlyFans creators that I frequent, even the ones I don't shoot for. I've got several friends in Atlanta. They can and they do, because it is considered it's considered protecting the children. You know, the children who don't have lunch anymore when they go to school. But at least they can't see boobies. They might starve to death, but they won't see boobies. One of the girls I started modding for here on Twitch. Actually, the Sakura, she got Sakura 2. That's her machine. She went on OnlyFans, and from what I understand, she's not getting a really good following. Well, Sakura 2 was actually built to be a streaming system. That's why it's a little more compact. It's actually really close to... It's the 12th... It is the 12th generation version of your chip. You have a 10400. She's got a 12400. We actually did that. We set her camera to, or one camera angle up to do that, and we did a photo shoot for OnlyFans where that was her thing. I've done a lot of photo shoots for OnlyFans with my custom builds. They make really good backgrounds or props. I'll share it to you sometime. I've got mine over here. Mine. It's like plumber's wife syndrome. I've actually got a really nice... I don't know if I can show it on screen. Yeah, my life's in the way. Hollywood magic! Ah! Yeah, I've got a really nice little thing. It's all smoked glasses around and everything. But... It's pretty. The one I've got in the other room, my main machine that's like hooked up to the 52-inch television as a monitor. I actually got that for a custom build, and they were like, "Oh, I don't want this," because it has the motherboard to where everything goes up. Pardon me. Well, hey, man, if I'm delivering it, I can bring my camera. You're gonna have till the end of February, so I'm game if you are. You'd be shocked what I can do with different locations. The right lighting can make anything look good. Okay. Yeah, it's about time for me to get started on this. Usually I nibble throughout my stream, but I'm going to be soldering. And it's really not a good idea. Well, this is lead-free stuff, so it's not that bad. I ran out of my good leaded solder. I need to get some more. This stuff, oh, it's hell to work with. But I still try not to eat after handling it. Well, I look forward to seeing what you produce. If you feel like gabbing, I will be here. Do a little bit here. Okay. So like I said before, I have opened this up before. So I know what's in here. Pre-separation there. I know what's in here, I'm just not sure if it's going to work as a lamp because of the separator. I need my proper spudger. Where's it at? It's in the other room. I don't want to go in the other room. I'm lazy. Good Lord. You know, for a $10 TMU thing. There we go. Got it. Oh, I got it. Got it. Okay. Now? Is this screwed down? Yeah, it's screwed down. Yeah, I need to take that battery out. And the speaker. I already took the board out. That is a hand. Whoa, 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 whoa. I hit a button. Did not mean to hit the button. That was a button I did not mean to hit. This is why you don't start 8 projects out. I mean, I'm gonna anyway, but this is why I shouldn't. I have misplaced nope, I need this anyway. I have misplaced. Ah, I placed it. Okay. Anything else I'm gonna need in my toolbox? Oh, okay. To have this at the ready. Yeah, anytime I go into a Dollar Tree, I will always snag usually one of these and a gel super glue and a non-gel super glue. Because I'm always in need of those. big Clive I ain't. Still have to force myself to keep everything in stream, or in frame. He is so damn good at that. He's actually who he was the first YouTuber I kind of, like, started watching. Somebody is blowing up my phone. If I blown up, they just sent me a message. Oh god, Chromecasting. That's something I've not done in a long time. There's really just no need to, because all of my PCs are hooked up to televisions. Either my 52-inch in the den, or my 120-inch projector in the living room. Which is perfect for movie night, which it's always movie night at my house. You know, it's funny, Faye mentioned ASMR. ASMR. Okay, ASMR is not what... It's not what it's presented as anymore. It is essentially this thing that happens, and it was a lot stronger when I was a small child. Essentially, it is this incredibly... It's hard to describe. It is like getting chills over a thought, but in a very, very tangible way. It's a very, like, distinct and discrete, and you can trigger it explicitly. Sensation, body sensation, and it's wonderful. But it is much about the incidental nature of it. Like when you go on Twitch now and you go to ASMR and they're like shoving their tongue into an ear-shaped microphone that is so incredibly far away from what that sensation, or what triggers that sensation. It's so in your face. Or then you have the character-driven ones, where like they do like a brain exam or something like that. It's just, it is one of those things. It has to be a combination of a tangible trigger and the completely incidental nature of it that gives you this relaxation to where the physical sensation occurs. One really big trigger when I was growing up was Alice in Wonderland. Her vocal intonation for the main character, especially when... I just got the tingles, like just thinking of it. Her vocal intonation when she is being introspective. I guess one thing that comes to mind is when she's kind of digging around and looking for the rabbit before she runs into Tweedledee and Tweedledum. It's so hard to describe because you just can't. One thing that does work, actually, and I notice it's the older YouTubers and Twitchers, mostly YouTubers who do it, that understand, are the older guys, like the older Gen Xers and even a couple boomers. One guy who's been doing it for a very long time, his channel's called Relaxing ASMR, and he'll just like thumb through a catalog, an old catalog. Nostalgia also triggers it quite a bit. Probably because it was such a huge thing when I was very young, like in elementary school. I remember one trigger is the muffled speech that came with the film strips we used to watch on the projectors, because they were always just completely worn out tapes. So all of the mid-range was just gone. You had very little audio fidelity, but what was left, just it kind of put you in that mode, and you were just there. It was great. But Big Clive, who is he's a tech YouTuber, and on the Isle of Man, he's Scottish. Scottish accents also do it for me. A lot of accents do it when they have, especially if they have like the sharper consonants. Is this just glued down? I think this is just glued down. Nice. Very nice. Yep, that is glued down. And these aren't going to stay. Those aren't going to stay. And I meant to mark them for where they went because that was a real pain. Oh, they are marked. How did I not notice the markings last time? I am not an observant man. But I do know what things are. I don't want to risk blowing anything up. So I'm going to grab a brush and some alcohol. Fun fact, ethanol, which is the basis of isopropyl alcohol, is not conductive. It is a non-polarized molecule, and therefore it is not electrically conductive. Now, this is 91%, so it's got 9% water in it, but it's still enough to where it will not... It is not conductive enough. Oh, the other person just posted a picture of her streaming setup like we were talking about. I'm pasting you a copy of that image. Well, she doesn't have her little neon kitty on. Yeah, I ended up putting together a whole like color coordinated setup for, including the Stream Deck. Oh yeah, this is why we love alcohol. I mean, you know, as a maker. Now I'm going to make sure this doesn't short the battery. That'll be most unfortunate. If what little water's in there did. Most unfortunate indeed. Oh, if anyone's wondering who I'm talking to, like in the VODs, I'm kind of going back and forth between Facebook Messenger and here. Okay. I love the smell of electronics. Another ASMR trigger. The smell of electronics. I didn't know this until I was in my like mid-20s. I actually do have a mild form of synesthesia, where different sensory stimuli will evoke responses from other sensory receptors. It's nowhere near like as intense or absolute as you know you see it on TV and stuff, but yeah. Wait. Ah! Haha! That came right out. Okay. We now have an empty shell. I'm just an empty shell of myself. Okay. Now, the fun part. Electronicals. Actually, I say electronics. It's not electronic. It's electrical. There are no discrete components in here at all. Actually, the main power cord is going to be. So picture this: Chattanooga, 1922. No, I was on my way to run tech and to set up tech and to photograph a local burlesque show, and I had just purchased a bunch of lights that would work in that I've lost the word. Wow, I've lost the word. In that lost the word. Venue. Thank you. They'll work in that venue because it's a very tight space. For any locals, it's at JJ's. And as I was pulling out, I heard something. I drive a Honda CR-V. I heard something slide in the back of my car, and there was the faintest, almost imperceptible tug as I was backing out on my car. I didn't think anything of it. And I came back the next day, I found there's a video on my Facebook. It's actually kind of hilarious. I ended up not using all the instruments that I purchased for this because the venue is that small. It's tiny. So I ended up not pulling some of the lighting instruments out, and apparently one of them I had not pulled out. The cord had gotten stuck under my wheel. So I have this really nice, never used. It looks like shit because it was driven over several times. It's incredibly nice and very long AC cord. It just got brutally ripped out of the instrument. So I'm gonna recover this if as well as I can here. Oh, I was just sent a link for a. Oh my. I really like that. I was just sent a link for a chair that is going to be part of the streaming setup for a friend of mine. Actually, the client who is getting the third Sakura build. Sakura. I keep saying Sakura. I've never done that before. Not until today. Okay, so I'm going to strip these down. Yay, fresh copper. Need to figure out which one is which, because I don't want to run the hot or the live to the wrong post. I need to run the hot to the center post, the neutral to the side, to the wall of the whole thing. But I don't kill myself. Not sure which is even which on that or here. So, I grabbed my trusty. I had it out. Where's my multimeter? There. Come on, this is my junky one, but my nice one, I broke the socket on, so that one's no longer my nice one. That is why we do this, or that's why we have backups. It'll also be nice if I add a marker. What I find. Ugh. Okay. So I'm gonna mark the hot or live. I watch so many UK tech YouTubers. I started using their vernacular. Nope. Okay. This is the hot. Up I hick. I hicked me and up. Okay. Ugh. My hair is doing weird things today, I'm sorry. Now I need to figure out the hot on the socket. Gold is hot. Okay. Gold is hot. I think I kind of knew that. Bum, 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 bum. We've got that little short. We will find out shortly. Ha 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 ha! Huns, I got some. Also, I'm very good at dropping things. Okay. Yep, gold is hot. Tighter. See if I can hook it all the way around. I think I can. Right, no whiskers. Is. Okay, hot is connected. Let's do the neutral. I can't believe I just did that. You know what would really help? If we ran the cord through the base of the actual lamp first. Hoping this USB-C opening is big enough. It is. All right. Okay. Ran that through the USB-C charging port. And we're going to do a little bit of strain relief. That will keep it from straining anything. All right, now we can do this. I'm pretty sure this is still the hot. Now, if I do it backwards, it's not going to hurt anything. It'll still function. It's just that the live current will be on the socket wall instead of at the base. Which, because it's AC, it will work, but it is then much easier to shock yourself when you're changing out the bulb. So, now, what I should do, I'm going to tin these leads, so there's no risk of any whiskers. That remote is the best thing I've ever gotten for this whole setup. The camera that you're seeing here is mounted on the ceiling, like with a 1/4-inch clearance from the ceiling fan if I were to turn the blades on. But that remote zoom is just the best thing ever. We're just going to tend the tip of this. I can't. Oh, I'm old. These are just readers, but actually these are readers way beyond the magnification I need for reading. They really need, but it's great for this kind of stuff. Like +2, just like I can't even make the screen out from here. Okay. There we go. Juicy and delicious. Put this with neutral format. I can't tell if my camera is focusing because everything is a huge blur right now. My hands are filthy from this cord. There we go. Back out. Not that far. Okay, much better. Oh yeah. I'm just going to verify that's the hot because I can't see the mark anymore. Yep. That's the hot. Absolutely no whiskers here anymore. Good connection. Okay. I probably should have bent this before soldering it, but oh well. There we go. Now it's nice and bent. Get bent, man. And that really is it. Easy peasy squeeze lemons. Now, the question is, am I going to leave this solid, or am I going to cut it out with Dremel? That depends entirely on how much light I can get to come through here. Okay. Upside down, huh? Gidget. I am going to mark that so I have a good center point. Thing is, I don't think my screw with a drill actually gives me a good reference point up here too, so that works. That looks to be about center. Yeah, these hand drills for resin work. Oh, godsend. I'm probably done with the soldering iron now. Okay. I have my center point marked. What I'm going to do is super glue it down just to tack it. Test it if it works. I will then use the 5-minute epoxy. Okay, just tacking it down. Actually very easy to center with all these marks and open holes and everything. One, Mississippi. 2, Louisiana. 3, Pennsylvania. Come on. Super glue's not wanting to stick. What the hell? Why? Not wanting to stick. There we go. No? Yep, nope. Kinda. Okay, let's do scratch trick. Might just be too smooth to get any bite. Oh, it's very smooth. It's getting this little bit of tooth. Also, I wish I had my side cutter. I think my side cutter got left. Oh, no, wait. Did it? Yep. My side cutter got left to the gig. It'd be nice to get this piece out of the way. If I can just brute force it. Kinda. Okay. I'm not keeping this in frame very well, I'm sorry. I brute forced it, but not well enough. Cut that. Still haven't recovered everything from when my car was stolen. Oh, I've got a knife. My car was stolen, and I got my car back with all the crap that was in it, except for my tool bag. And it was not the person who stole my car, though I believe has my tool bag. It was the person who found it. But to be honest with you, I consider that a fair finder's fee, so I never made a fuss about it. I got a $16,000 car back. He got a few $100s in tools. Well, closer to $1,000. Alright. We're going to try that again. This time, we're going to go ahead and down base on the plastic. Let that kind of self-etch for a minute. This down here and let it tack up, and then we will try to attach it. Okay, that should have tacked up pretty good by now. By midpoint, I do. I could just go ahead and put the 5-minute epoxy in, which I've done before, but I'd rather have it here. I'm going to hold it a bit longer this time, too. Okay. Oh yeah, that's got good purchase. Perfect. Okay. It's a few millimeters off, but that's not going to hurt anything. Okay, let's see if it comes up through here. Oh, it does. Oh, it does. Okay, the problem with it coming up through here is that the light is not going to go down. So, we're going to test it with a 7-watt nightlight bulb. Well, I think it's 7-watt equivalent. It's actually 0.6 watt. If that were a 7-watt LED, that'd be quite bright. Actually, I think the other ones I've got are somewhere in that neighborhood. And I'm just going to soft fit this on here. Oh, we need to get rid of that. That is not going to work anymore. That's screwed in? Yeah, that's screwed in. Hello, everyone that just came in. Well, all 2 of you. Hope you guys are doing well. Oh, don't tell me these are structurally significant. I think these are structurally... They are. Oh! Oh, that is clever. These are how the... when this was a nightlight as I got it, this mechanism has the springs down here. That's how the press to activate thing worked. That is very, very clever. And unfortunately, a big pain in my ass. I'm just gonna get rid of the springs. I'm hoping that doesn't pull them down too much. And yeah, there's gonna be some free play there. A lot of free play. Shit. Okay. I guess we can put the springs back on. Yeah, we will put the springs back on. I'm just going to modify this. By modify, I mean just cut the shit out of it. Oh, that is some hard plastic. And I don't have my side cutters. Okay. Let's try doing this. I wish I had my side cutters. Ah, that worked. If I was really wanting to do this properly, I would probably just 3D print some custom washers, but I don't want to do that. So I'm not gonna. And you can't make me. I don't think this is symmetrical. Maybe it is. We're gonna find out. Sorry, I'm having to pull something out here. Oy. Sending off some demos. Multitasking. Multitasking. Okay. That's done. Let's try this out. And because it's not going up to anything, it shouldn't matter which one goes where. Meh. Rage. Oh, wow, this one's actually keyed. That's interesting. Yeah, third hand. But the fact that that one is keyed. Now that hopefully will act as an anchor for the rest of them. Really, oh, it is good. Kind of worried there. Come on. Go in your home. Don't you want to go in your home? Be stripped out. Can't tell. No, it's just not going down. My life story of... Oh, probably because this is too tight. My life story of... Try loosening that up a little bit. There we go. That'll work. Need a third hand. Okay, I have that. This is a magnetic bit now that I've magnetized it. It was. There we go. Okay. That is on there. I'm going to hold this on here. With that third hand I was talking about. Let's try this one. Okay. There we go. That has got tooth. And purchase. Alrighty. If I don't end up dremeling out these cats, I will cut them down a little bit more so they're not interfering. It's already slightly lower profile, but I don't mind it. at all, actually. Okay. Number 3. By the way, that is the best feature of this phone I've ever... Shake, unshake. Love it! This is why I love cheap Motorola phones. They always have the most peculiar but useful features. And batteries, my god. I charge that thing like once every... I've had it for almost 2 years. Well, no. I got it just after Christmas 2022? Yeah, I've had it over 2.5, a little over 2 years. And the battery is not what it used to be, but that being said, I still only charge it like once every 3 or 4 days, if that. It's slow. Like, I mean, the performance is shit, but any of you who know me know that I don't like being on my phone. So, I don't care if the performance is shit. It does what I need to do, and not much else. And that is fine with me. Okay. One more. I'm definitely going to cut down those things. I'm curious, though, why the springs aren't fighting back at all. I can probably, selectively loosen those once I'm done with this and get it the proper height. Have I lost a screw? Not there. Oh, no. Screw! Hello, screw! Really? Rapscow! Long time. How have you been? Oh, those are always nice. Too bad napping is not really a thing that my body likes to do. Okay, I'm just gonna say that though that last screw is lost to the abyss, which is hilarious considering everything's been done right here. I'm just gonna use one of the other ones that I don't need. I don't really need anything because this just snaps together. So, let's just use this one. It's got teeth on it. This was actually the one that held... Oh! I don't even need... Well, yeah, I do just for it to have it to where this is the same depth. But this actually has a built-in washer head. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and clip these while I've got it here, if I can. Might not have clearance. I don't have clearance. I'm gonna have to find my side cutters. And that's something we can do another day. It shouldn't be that big a deal. Okay. Let's go ahead and get these in place. Like I said, they are labeled. they're labeled with a different numbering scheme. This is number 3. These go L1, L2, R2, R1, R2. So that numbering scheme helps me not at all. Okay, that seems to fit. As does that. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't put the sleeve back on here that will prevent this from hurting anybody if they ever get in here. There we go. Now it's on there. We'll leave that off. Oh. Guessing this goes here. Yes, it does. Okay, and this goes here. Or, no, this goes here. This goes here. There we go. Okay, now, assuming I'm not going to cut these, or to cut this, that's really it. Well, I snared that up pretty good. I'm happy with that. And we're on an ad break, so I'm going to wait until that's over to light this up. Okay, I think I have that backwards. Yep, I got it backwards. Also, this does screw down. I should probably do that, huh? Maybe, you think? Trying again. A couple of them stay where they're supposed to. That's nice. Very kind of them. Is that correct? I don't think that's correct. It would be so nice if the numbering schemes matched up. Oh, I'm falling out of frame here, sorry. My bad, guys. Backwards. Or rather in the wrong slot. Nope, backwards. Where's that go? There we go. Okay. Try this again, this time with screws. Not all of them though, just a couple. Because I still want to do the 5-minute epoxy. You know what? I may as well just go and do that. I'm fairly confident in this electronically. I can test it. Or electrically, not electronically. There's nothing electronic about this. It's electrical, not electronic. It's just bare current. I think I can get to potential cord. Yep. Okay. Ready? That's a little tight, but it'll work. Let there be Liggett. Yay! I got light. That's actually fairly freaking bright. That might be all I need. Okay. So it works. Let's go ahead and use this 5-minute epoxy. More permanent. That super glue, I don't trust to hold. Is there anything on this that, oh yeah. Okay, my home address and all that. So we're just not gonna show that side. Oops. Oh, that smell. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. There we go. Whew. If you've ever worked with two-part epoxy resin, whoo, that smell. It is entirely unpleasant. It has some stir sticks in here. Where did they get to? Don't know. Got something else I can use? No, I don't. Okay, I'll be right back. And this time I'll remember to unmute the microphone. Been gabbing for like 10 minutes and no one could hear a damn word I was saying. I am not a smart man. Well, okay, actually I kind of am, but I can still be very, very dumb. But at least I didn't vote Republican. Okay. That should be... yeah. That's close enough for government cheese. So, whew. God, that stuff really just sticks to every... well, I mean, it's epoxy resin. It's supposed to stick to everything. That's kind of the point. Ah, I'm so proud of myself. That really is like almost perfectly centered. Almost. All right, I'm going to... I'm going to put 4 of these in, because I don't want to put them all in and then decide I hate how it looks with the break. I don't like that. I just said I was going to put all of them in. I started putting all of them in. I'm going to put 4 of them in. I kind of wish I'd gotten a before with the blue LED light in there. Oh, everything smells like 2-part epoxy. Ah! Okay, first we're gonna try it with the little itty bitty 7-watt equivalent and see what we think. I'm gonna assume that the key mark is the rear, maybe? I don't know. I don't know which way it's supposed to go. Okay, yeah, key mark is rear. Or maybe it's not. Let's try key mark in the front. Oh no, it's definitely not. Okay. Key mark is in the rear. I'm going to turn off this light. My extension cord fell. Now it's further. Okay. I want to see if it... I know the cord is longer than this. I think it's just caught in something in the hallway. I don't want to overload the circuit. No, it's just, You just stretch as far as it's going to go. Go around this way. So on top here. There we go, that'll hold it. Oh, got the maze of electronicals around here. Okay. So this is with the 7-watt equivalent nightlight lamp in it. Okay. You know what? I don't think that's going to be enough. Well, I mean, it's going to live back here. Don't know. You can see it's a lot dimmer than the star. And the star in real life is not that bright. Sloshing, my belly's even bigger. But there's no light coming through the bottom at all. I just don't like that. I want the bottom to light up as well. Maybe I'm just being too fussy. Well, let's try it with... plug in. Let's try it with the other, more powerful bulb. This is 7-watt equivalent. These are 40-watt equivalents, and I can clip them to be 20-watt equivalents. Though I probably don't want to do that because that would pull quite a bit of current. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of this. Oh. That's perfect. Now, as you may or may not be able to tell, there is no way this bulb would fit in here. Actually, funnily, it might. But we want to be sure. So, that is some seriously strong glass. Okay. There are little itty bitty shards of it everywhere now, even though I did it inside the bag. Now, to be fair, well, light bulb glass used to be something that I would have been fine with everywhere. I was part of a sideshow troupe, and one of our guys actually ate it. But they use a much thicker glass nowadays for some reason. Couldn't tell you why. Okay, now let's see if I can screw this in without cutting myself. Go. Key goes in the back. We're going to see how bright this is, and we're also going to see if this gets too incredibly hot. Alrighty. Kill this light. Let there be light! Again. Uh-oh. I think I may have broken one of the, filaments when I broke the glass. Yeah, I probably did. That's why we have two. I wonder if I actually can. Little bits of glass everywhere. I'm going to mop that up. I have gone for entire, like, 30-minute to 1-hour periods not realizing I've muted myself. Okay, safety glasses. Well, just glasses, but they will work as safety glasses. That's when I get to where it's not that tall. I'm gonna mute this because that's gonna be very loud. That was very loud, and that went everywhere, including all over my lap. And the floor. I will run a vacuum in here after we're done streaming. But the important part is, I did not damage the light. And this should be short enough now where I can just go ahead and pop it in there and worry about the glass later. Call it a little bit of a booby trap, I know. Hey, we're in the Trump administration. Laws don't mean shit anymore. Oi. Okay. Wow, there is glass everywhere. Like I said, I did not do it because that was before I was able to get all of the damage from the big accident, well, incident thing that shattered all of my molars. That's before I had the money to get that all fixed, so chewing glass was not an option for me. I've done other things with it, but I never did the chewing. That was always one of the other guys. Oddly enough, that was my role back then was more. I ran tech and I did fire stuff, but I also did burlesque with my then partner. All right, we're going from a 7-watt equivalent to a 40-watt equivalent, and I'm going to let this run for a bit and see how hot it gets. I'm going to try not to step on glass or anything. 3, 2, 1, lick it! Oh, okay. That is much brighter. It's not as holy shit bright as I thought it would be. Well, that top spike is really bright, but like, just you can see it's really bright, but not like to the point of where I would say it's too bright. Okay. I'm just going to sit here and see how hot this whole thing gets. It's 40-watt equivalent, but it is also LED, which means oh, yay, crotch glass. Okay. This is totally like blowing out the lens. There's no point having that camera up right now. Oh, I got the boop in my head. I've got it to where my my keyboard makes a boop if I hit caps lock. Or num lock, apparently. Cool. Oh. Literally just waiting here. Oh. I'm gonna go a little bit of... very small piece of glass in my eyelashes. Give it back. Okay. That could have been very bad. Thankfully, it was not very bad. Figure give it 10 minutes to heat up. Oh. Okay, there is definitely some heat coming off that. There's no ventilation here whatsoever. I'm wondering if I need to put like a fan. This is running like this weren't running straight off of 120 volt AC. I could just run a little 5 volt DC fan if it was like everything else in here running off the USB. I just put a 5 volt fan here, put like a little 200 ohm resistor to throttle it down. I mean, it's warm. It's not hot. It's just a little warm. So I kind of had everything cleared till 6:30 to do this. Oh, I washed my hands. I can have cheese. If you don't do a food dance, you ain't no friend of mine. Kind of had till 6:30 blocked out for this. I don't know how many games I've got like in process so I can play for 45 minutes. And crack open Steam. Updating. We love it when Steam updates. That nobody of the ever. What's my library? I grabbed a bunch of games just to grab them while they were on sale. I'm sure nobody else has ever done that. I've got so many now. Most of which I know I will never play. I'm very much like a comfort gamer. I will play Super Mario World from start to finish, and then play it again right away. It is the ultimate comfort game for me. I love it. I love everything about it. It is not the best platformer ever from a technical standpoint, but from a gameplay standpoint, it really is. It is the best video game I think I've ever made. It's without question the most polished platformer ever written. And actually, if you know the backstory on that, it damn well better be. They literally pushed it back a year after it was ready for release. They were like, nope, we're gonna let the NES, or at that point in time, we're gonna let the Famicom have one more year since it's still doing so well. And there was still like a slew of games for release on the Famicom, which was the Japanese NES. I'm sure everyone knows that. So they pushed it back a year, and the dev team was like, oh, we've got Super Mario World, and Miyamoto was like, make it better. And they made it better. And it became, I'm sorry, it's the most polished platformer game ever written. I'm saying that as a game player, I'm saying that as a developer, I'm saying that as a graphic designer. It's flawless. There's nothing was left undone. Nothing was not made exactly as it should have been. I can't really say that of any other games. Super Metroid comes close. Link to the Past comes even closer. Link to the Past is another one of those games that I'll play it and I'll go back through it as soon as I'm done playing it. Of course, it still takes me, a good week or two to play it. Whereas Super Mario World I can get through in, if I'm not 100%ing, I can get through in about hour and a half. If I'm just zipping through it. Which I rarely do. I really enjoy the gameplay aspect. Okay, I'm looking at the games that I have played and not finished. Cuphead. Oh god, actually, I would love to multiplayer Cuphead with somebody. That's one of those games that you can't play by yourself. It's too hard. There is no way you can beat any bosses, and well, not any bosses, but once you get in the higher levels, there's no way to beat those bosses without tag teaming it when you get your ass killed. It has to be 2-player. So if any of you out there would like to play Cuphead, Geometry Wars, that's actually really fun, but not what I'm in the mood for right now. There's Hollow Knight, which isn't installed in this machine. That's weird. I thought I put it here. No, that was when I was still streaming out of the den. Which, by the way, as nifty as this whole streaming setup is, I really kind of want to start streaming out of the den again, at least once or twice a month. Maybe once every third stream or so. I've never beaten it. Hell, I've not even gotten through any of the extension levels at all. I've got the vanilla base install of the game. I've barely made any progress at all. DLC, that's what the word I was looking for. Sorry. It's an older title. It came out. It is so sad. Boomers keep time by when their friends died. I keep time by who I was dating at the time because until the last couple of years, I was that kind of guy. Just not a bad person, just not interesting to date, I guess. But I keep talking about who I was dating. Cuphead came out when I was with, actually, she's not with us anymore. She died. So I guess I am keeping time by death. Yeah, I was dating. She was the one who actually tried to kill me a couple times. Came close, very close. But they had it actually at the local barcade, the coin op. Oh god, I missed the coin op so much. Oh, I need to check on that because I did their website. Okay, good. It's still alive. I'm hosting it on my personal server, but I couldn't recall if I'd renewed the SSL certificate. Okay. If it's not hot by now, it's not going to get hot. It's warmer than I would like, but it's not dangerously hot. So I think we're going to be okay with this this higher wattage bulb. Remnants of a bulb, I should say. Cool beans. I am pretty much out of tea. This makes me sad. What else do I have? Kerbal Space Program. Nice. I downloaded the demo for Myth Force. If you've ever seen, okay, it's done with cell shading, a la Genshin Impact. I love cell shading as an art style, but it's really more like think Heavy Metal, the original Heavy Metal cartoon movie. Oh. My names are crossed out of their address book. Yeah. 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 I'm going crazy here, guys. I'm trying the Wensleydale with the Merlot cheese. Mmm. Oh. Oh man. The saltiness of the Wensleydale. It's Wensleydale with sorry. It's a Wensleydale with honey and chili pepper. Man, that combo is perfect. Oh, that is wonderful. With a really understated Bella Vitano with the wine. I would love to melt the... Oh! Might be a little too salty for a sauce. I'm gonna have to get more of these. Well, I always have the Merlot Bella Vitano. That's like always in my fridge. I'm gonna get more of these and actually make an Alfredo adjacent sauce. So I think this is actually gonna live over here. Mario is currently leaning on a retired LED thing, which is actually glued down. So I think here. Actually, I'm about to get rid of this table and put a bed back in here. So this guy should be used as a spare bedroom again. But I think I'm actually gonna let this live. On the side table. I've got those two neons running off of USB here, but they're on two USB things. So what I need to do is... That's a lot of light, though. I wonder if it'd be better with the smaller bulb, since I'm going to keep it over here. I like it better like this. I really, really, really do. But I think it might be better used with the smaller bulb. That won't be a heat issue. Pardon me. Oh, that chili cheese. Chili pepper cheese, I should say. Okay, we're going to take this out of here. Put this back in. I need to find something that's that's an intermediate wattage. Of course, 40 watts already kind of an intermediate wattage, so I'm not really sure what the hell I could put in there. Let's see, this is a bit more understated over here. Yeah, it's better like that. I don't want it to be better like that, but it's better like that. And now it's on issue with the heat. Oh, got an ad coming in. Okay. So what I'm going to do while I'm on here, I'm going to go ahead and grab Polya. It is free. Add to library. All right. Space required 16 gigabytes. I have 16.5 gigabytes free. I need to clear up some space. Most of this is just junk media. Looking for stuff to clear off of my drive. Probably remove that. That's what she said. Well, I didn't realize those were sitting here. Just found some Korean movies, films, Korean cinema films, not like dirty anything, that I was looking for a while back until I forgot it existed. Ironbag, hey, what's up? Well, right now I'm trying to clear up space so I can install Palia. Up till now, been doing this. Turning this nightlight that was a battery-powered press to operate solid blue inside, solid blue light, to an actual light with an AC cord. And a real light bulb inside, so the white parts are white and the blue parts are blue. Also eating yummy, though the last bits of my yummy foods. Had a honey and chili pepper Wensleydale and some Merlot Bellavitano. Jesus. I love the cheeses, the wonderful cheeses. Oh, welcome, welcome, cheeses, one and all. Off. Well. There's my thought cheese. My cheese is put I eat for thinking. You got a mighty pretty mouth, boy. Oh, thought cheese. Delicious thought cheese. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and let this poly download go. And I think that is a stream for me. Thank you everyone though for hanging out. I really appreciate it. This has actually been a very nice rejuvenation of my social batteries. I appreciate it. I might be on tomorrow. I don't know yet. Depends on a lot of things. One of which being if that graphics card is delivered tomorrow. Actually, before I hop off here, I'm gonna do a really quick check again to see if it's at least left the on its way to the next thing stage while still saying it's gonna be delivered today, which I really don't appreciate. eBay.com. My eBay. Rack Picage. Nope, still moving through network to next facility, which means it's not going to be here today, and it's definitely not going to be here. Well, it's definitely not going to be here today. Probably not going to be here tomorrow. It will likely get here on Monday. So I probably won't stream tomorrow. Thank you, Ironback. Actually, that's kind of... It's not the exact thing I'm going for, but pretty close. This is kind of my... This is my homage to the classic artwork from the Atari age. Back when, you know, you still had imagination to fill in the gaps where the technology didn't quite do it yet. I really miss those days. That's a new sound. My phone has not made that sound in a very long time. Oh. It was reminding me that it was time for Piper's medication. My dog. Well, not my dog anymore. She lives with her mom now. She was a... Oh, I miss her. I know, box art was like... That was like the experience with Atari. I actually have a... These came from a book of like Atari box art. That's what it is. Just posters of it. I've got another book. It's a coffee table book that has the full history of the Atari box art and everything like that. It's really, really fascinating. I need to bring it in here and share it with you guys sometime. I actually have... It's hard to do this on camera. I did like a 16-bit pixel version of the Yar in that pose. I need to translate that. I wrote a program that would do it for me to translate that from the pixel art to a perler bead pattern. So I need to do a perler bead Yar. I've been wanting to do it for a while, but man, it's really detailed, so it's gonna be a major project, like probably at least a good 12-hour project. I haven't done perler beads in quite some time, so I need to kind of get back in the habit. Yeah, well, that's... You know me. If it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing. So actually, some of my most popular streams on here have been my perler art. Oh, but I'm going to go ahead and hop off here, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. It will likely be Monday, maybe Tuesday. Exactly. It'll be Monday or Tuesday before I'm back on, but I will be back on. And I'll post on my Facebook. Hal Meyer, M-E-Y-E-R. Just go give me a follow. All my posts are public. I am not a private man. Let's just put it that way. So you can go hit me up on Facebook and get my posts for when I stream. But like I said, I'll be here probably Tuesday. If I do Monday, it'll be a shorter stream, so probably Tuesday. Oh, yeah. I'm teaching a STEM class at Notre Dame. That's at 2 o'clock. I'll be done with that by 3:30. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We're going to say Tuesday. So everyone, stay safe until then. If it's cold where you're at, because I know we've got another Arctic blast coming in, stay warm. If it's not, enjoy the heat while we got it, because it's going to get cold again, because that's how this country works right now. We are going to get second winter in March. Or February, late February, early March. But yeah, again, thanks for hanging out, and I will catch you guys later. Enjoy a nice picture of my den.